Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? Welcome back to another Kelly Max 3X. Getting back into Frieren. We're just starting the journey. They are just on, we're just starting to get to know the characters a little bit. And we have Frieren and Fern. Looks like there are two main characters. However, it looks like we're going to be jumping back, having a lot of backflashes with Eisen, Hyder, and Himmel. She's actually done this journey already. They're starting a 10-year journey, a decades-long journey that Frieren has already done. So I'm curious to see how different this journey will be her second time around. If we'll continue to get those flashbacks with her original crew and what's going to lie ahead. I think that hopefully we'll get into some more action. We did get a little bit of action. So I'm curious to see what other new enemies we will encounter and how long into the journey that will be. So I think we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to start episode 5 right now. If you're here, thanks for joining me. And if you're not already, make sure you hit that follow button. Love the confetti. And let's do it. I'm wondering how Fern is feeling about this. We're going on a decade-long journey. Which in her life, a decade is going to be a lot longer than, obviously, Frieren. See, another brief 10 years is funny to say. So it seems like she's also evolving and understanding the human life a little bit more. Just by her solely wanting to take on an apprentice and have her join her journey. How old is she? What the heck? How long do humans live? 1/2 of your life, girl? Come on. That can't be right. I'm thinking, like, that would make you, like, I'm thinking she's gonna live till at least 80. So that would make her 40 right now? That's a no.
さもないと
死んだ後に化けて出ます。
ハイター様、私が悪い子になれば化けて出てきてくれるのですか?
Oh, she wants him to visit her.
ずる賢くなりましたね。誰に似たんだか。撤回しましょう。あなたがいい子でいたら、少しくらいなら化けて出てあげてもいいかもしれません。
We like that a little bit better. That's cute.
そうですか。何？何でもありません。
He already visited her in her dreams. That's kind of sweet.
行方不明になっているからね。
Alright, we got our first journey.
幽霊ども
I
に
mean,
連
this
れ
whole
去ら
thing
れ
is
た
a
って
journey,
話
but we got
さ。
our first
実際に見た連中もいる。
アンデッドか
little situation.
その幽霊の見た目ってわかる？
そこまではね。
話をまとめると、
Gathering
死んだ
intel.
身内や知り合いの幽霊が目撃されていて、
Oh,
どれも
yikes.
生前の姿のまま。話しかけられたという人もいたようですね。心当たりがありそうですね。悪趣味なやつだから出会わないように気をつけないと。
You guys are about to run right into it.
朝一で村を出るよ。
But if
Frieren
people
さん。
are... I'm confused
村の人たち。
already. We just started. If people are seeing their past family members, but they're also people going out to the forest and they're missing, are the people that they're seeing that are ghosts the ones that are missing?
十分すぎるか。
A
ここで
generous
魔法が使
monster.
われた形跡があります。そうだね。どんな魔法だと思う？幻影魔
All
法です。
magic leaves a trace.
幻を利用して
I
獲
learned that
物
in
を誘
Harry
い
Potter.
込む魔物がいると魔法生態学の本に書かれていました。アインザー
Oh
ム。
man. Well, shoot. Okay, so the people that are missing, they're seeing people. Okay, they are seeing like people who have passed away in their family. However, the ones that came back to the village, I guess they didn't get captured by the demon. Is what I'm guessing.
撃てる？当然です。
Could you if it's somebody that you
分かっ
loved?
ているのですから。
What if it's somebody
私は
that...
命乞いをする
What if it's
先生の
Hyter?
幻影。
Here he is. Of course. Right. I don't think she's gonna be able to do it. Frieren's probably gonna have to do it.
魔法使いらしくなりましたね。
It's crazy how they can tap in, though, whoever this demon is, like how they can tap into the memories of the people that are going through the forest. And the fact that, you know, they are associating Hyter with Fern. And even this conversation that he's coming about right now that they actually had.
あなたがいい子でいたから少しだけ
A friendly haunting. She just might. I feel like this is the first time she's experienced anything like this. That's gotta be tough. Oh. Why are they showing up right when they pull their staffs out? I was just thinking that. It seems like you evolved and that's why you're seeing Himmel instead of your last master. Why she gotta shoot him so hard? Dang. Thought it was gonna be a nice little blast. That opened up Fern's eyes though. But she didn't even shoot at Hyter, she shot at the demon. What about all the missing people?
あれはハイター様の幻影でした。巣を見て。
Oh.
魔導書があるでしょ。
Ooh.
あれ探していたやつなんだよね。相変わらず好きですね。巣に当てないように気をつけて。
Damn, why didn't they kill the animals, bro? I didn't think they were gonna off the dragon. What the heck? What's the dragon do to you? Why can't you just take your grimoire and leave? And you done pissed it off now.
やっぱり竜は硬いね。
You gotta find the weak spot,
逃げる
bro.
よ。
Okay, first of all, why did you... Oh. Like, literally, why didn't you just try and sneak the grimoire out? That's crazy.
死ぬかと思いました。
She ain't ready for this decade-long journey, bro.
さすがにこれ繰り
Can't handle
返
the
せば
dragon.
いつかは倒せるでしょ
Sheesh.
う。追いかけっこなんて魔法使いのやり方じゃないよね。
Another little pat on the head.
素直に仲間にするか。
Ah, here we go.
前衛
We're getting a new companion.
探しているんだろう。リーゲル峡谷沿いにある村にシュタルクという戦士がいる。北側諸国に入
Stark,
る
that sounds like an
ついでに
easy one for me to
拾ってや
remember.
れ。俺の弟子なんだ。
Oh!
いい戦士なの？
Aw. So it's kind of like we're getting a piece of her original crew.
ふと認識する範囲によっては隠し持っている武器とか
旅の方
がわか
少々よろしいですか？
Okay, that's interesting.
タルク様がお会いしたいと。
探す手間が省けたね。
So he knew they were coming? This darn dragon. Ugh. Couldn't just leave the village alone, bro?
現れたのが
I was rooting for your
シュタル
life.
ク様です。
俺もシュタルクみたいな強い戦士になれるかな。
なれるさ。でも戦士なんて
What a
ろくなも
sweetie
んじゃねえ
pie.
ぞ。
He's just Himmel with red hair.
お前らが竜に手を出していた連中か。
Oh,
あまり刺激されると困るんだ。村に危険が及ぶ。
okay.
竜ってのはお前らが思ってい
Damn,
る
bro. I thought he knew that they were coming for him because of Aizen. But it looks like it was only this little chit chat simply because they messed around with the dragon. That's hella funny. They're not the fairy tale creatures that you think that they are. That's me. I think that they're all sweet and
以上
everything.
に恐ろしい存在だ。
Oh.
こ
Yeah,
の
Warren.
額の傷も暗黒竜と戦った時に
そんな大層な傷じゃないでしょ。
Right.
魔法使いフリーレン。
You must know about her.
ばあちゃん外してくれ。それ俺がやらないとダメかな。
何を言っているのですかこの人は。やっぱりそういうことか。シュタルク、魔物との戦闘経験は？
One.
ゼロだよ。
Zero.
助けてくれよ
Even worse.
フリーレン。 喧嘩戦っていいような相手じゃねえよ
This fool. What?
竜の気まぐれで助かったと思ったら
Come on, bro. No way.
襲わなくなって英雄扱い村の
That's
人たち超いい人なんだよ
This fool's a
高いんだからいっぱい
fraud.
お食べシュタルク
I didn't
新しい
expect
必殺
that.
技見せ
That's crazy. I literally thought
こいつはダ
I
メ
thought
で
it was
す
about to be that
ここを
strong.
渡りまし
That's unfortunate. And him being Aizen's apprentice.
ょそんな
Not that I've seen anything that Aizen's done.
このままじゃいけないことくらい分かっているはずだ
Yeah, you better put up or shut up. What's it gonna be, my guy?
さあ昔故郷の村が魔族に襲われた時一人だけ逃げ出した臆病者だ
Damn.
俺と同じだ
Damn.
だからあいつには俺の全てを叩き込んだ
なるほどいい戦士だ
That's crazy, bro. This woman going on a decade-long journey, knowing the end game of where she's gonna end up at, and she's taking along two noobs. Like at least Fern has some. She's got a good amount of magic that she's learned, and to be a decent sage. But this freaking newbie who's a coward and fled from his own country, that's the guy you want. That's the one you want to protect you, bro. Is he practicing right now? Is this what's happening? Does he have power or is that just strength? And this is what Frieren was looking
こ
at.
れは修行の後だったのですね
The villagers don't mind all that freaking explosion noise? What the hell? Alright, so we got a new character. We're getting to know Stark. Finding out that this fool's a coward. But it seems like he has a fair amount of strength within him. So curious to see how this moves along and if he's got enough courage to hold out the dragon for 30 freaking seconds. 30 seconds seems like a short ass amount of time, but when you're in the thick of it and you're doing something, even doing this, you know what I mean? 30 seconds is a long, mad time, okay? We got 3 people, but in her original group, we had 4 total, including Frieren. So are we going to pick up another person? I guess we'll see as the episodes continue. We're about to start episode 6. Let's get into it.
この村が襲われていないのはただの竜の気まぐれだ
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, but still, there had to be something to turn the dragon away. Like, what was it?
シュタルク様は戦うのですか
この村の英雄シュタルクなんだ俺が守らなきゃならないんだよ
And you're the coward of your original village. The
と
place
は
you
言
grew
ってみ
up.
たが実際は逃げ出しちまうかもな
シュタルク様は逃げないと思います
Did she just read his palm?
俺の何がわかる
微塵もわかりませんがシュタルク様はどうしようもない臆病者ですが村を守りたいという覚悟だけはきっと本物だと思います
Oh. I feel like we're just gonna watch them grow together and it's gonna be so cute. They're already learning from each other.
か
Or at least he's learning from her.
ませんね
逃げたか期待していたんだけど仕方がない
Frieren's face. Where?
竜と追いかけっこだ
Oh no. Maybe he's already there. Maybe he's already at the place where the dragon is. Oh, there he is. Let's go.
足止めは30秒でいいんだよな
30 seconds, my guy. Come on.
遅かったじゃん
途中で死んだとしても竜は必ず仕留めてほしいんだ
分かった約束する
All of a sudden, he's ready to die.
なぜ村の人たちのためにそこまでするの
Where did that come from?
手が震えています。
怖いものは怖いんだよ。
Are we gonna find a priest too? A corrupt priest to join the crew?
怖かったんだな。
攻撃してきませんね。
警戒している。やっぱりそうか。
What does that mean? It knows better.
道理で村が襲われなくなったわけだ。
It was because he was there, so what did he
賢
do?
い生き物だ。
He can
強
sense.
い相手に自分から喧嘩を売りに行くようなバカじゃない。
Right, it can sense his power.
アイゼンが
That's
シュタルクを
interesting.
殴ったのはあいつが弱かったからでも
You want to see how strong he was? Oh.
殴ったの。
かわいそうなことをしてしまった。
So you don't smack
こ
the
いつ
kid.
はすごいことだ。
Make that make sense.
俺の弟子は
I hate to pause right now because we're getting into some action, but like I'm excited for it and I love this type of music and I'm honestly really juiced to even start this series and continue along with it. I like storylines. I like when people just chit chat and they're like moseying around and moving along, even if it's slow paced for some people because it's not a lot of action yet. I'm enjoying it. The upbeat, jaunty music, bro. That's what it is. No, you're gonna make this man freaking fight?
言われた通りにやっただろ
Oh, heck no. Now he's gonna lose faith in you, bro.
もう死んでいるよ。
Right. Oh.
クソババアか。
I was laughing at the old hag. That got
後
me.
が怖いな。
Oh, shoot.
俺がやったのか
Look at you, Stark. You didn't even know.
期待以上だ。
That's funny, bro. I definitely thought that she was gonna have him continue to fight a little bit more just to have him gain some more confidence within himself. Little did I know he done murdered the thing already.
宝の山だ。うひょー。全部は持っていけませんよ。
I don't understand how she's able to carry things. Like, I think that she's able to use some of her magic, but like, she only carries her her briefcase.
本当にくだらねえな。こんなものに夢中になれるのか。
And it looks like their
宝の
staffs
山だよ。
are conjured.
師匠はお前のせいで勇者一行の冒険がくだらないものになったって言ってたぜ。
としていていいのか。
別にいいじゃないか。まだ旅は始まったばかりなんだ。
I was gonna say, I wonder if this is also a reason why it took 10 years for them to complete their journey.
あまり面白い魔法ではありませんね。悪かったね。面白い体じゃなくて。
ん？何よ？
ちっさ。
小さくねえよ！
それで、シュタルクこれからどうする？別にアイゼンのところに帰ってもいいんだよ。
What?
師匠が俺を連れてけって言ったんだろ？
Yeah, I thought he was coming with. What?
俺もくだらない旅がしたくなったんだ。
Look at this man. All of a sudden, he defeats one dragon and he's all courageous. He's like, let's go on a decade-long journey, bro.
ほら、ここで解散。私宿取ってくるから。
Dude, Fern can't be happy about that.
飯でも食いに行く？うん、一人で行くね。
Yikes, bro.
これ
She don't like him? Come on, that's gonna be your
最近で
bestie.
は回路もダメになったって話だぜ。
関所が開くのは早くても2年は先だろうな。
Oh, that's not good.
商売上がったりだ。
Look at Fern, bro.
なんだよ、いいだろ別に。
No, literally, this girl and her stairs.
すみません。ミルクください。
あいよ。
飛んで上から越えちまうってことはできないのか？
The one thing that I'm catching on about Fern though is I feel like she's so quick to move on, and like I don't know if it's just her experience with Frieren so far, and like how Frieren was, her passage of time was just like, you know, like just up in the air, didn't have any real thoughts about it. Fern, I don't know, she just seems to be quick to like not necessarily grow up, but like get to the next place. Every single time she's like, no, we ain't staying here for a year, 6 months, it ain't happening. We're gonna be out. Girl, you got 10 years on this journey. Like, how are you gonna survive?
レク様がとても協力的だと思いまして。
お前が言い出したことだろう。 待つのは嫌なんじゃないのか？
Yeah, right, because he doesn't want to see you scary.
まあ、あまり時間がないからな。
Damn, this fool too.
どういうことですか？
What does that mean?
ここ、いい景色だろ？
Damn,
北
what does
側
that
がよく見
mean?
える。頃、師匠に連れられてここに来た。
Oh.
俺たちはこの町から北側諸国に旅立ったんだ。聞きたいか？
That makes me sad that they ended off on bad
俺たちは
terms.
普段は自分のことを何も話さないくせに、勇者一行の冒険を楽しそうに語ったんだ。
ところで足止めはいけませんね。
あの人はまだまだ長生きしそうだけどな。
I mean, you better hope at least another 10. It's gonna take you a minute. Are you gonna last that long? What did you mean by you don't got a lot of time left? Is that simply because you know you're a human? Is that what you're saying?
フリーレン様、
Not her freaking tried.
こんなところで何をやっているんですか？
静かにして。
申し訳ありませんでした。フリーレン様、どうかお許しください。
Oh.
すごく嫌な流れな気がする。
I wouldn't be
衛
concerned.
兵
It
隊
sounds
長
like they
は
understand
無
who
礼
you
を
are
働
now.
いたようですが、この町の城代として謝罪いたします。
He's like, we'll let you guys right on
北
through.
川書記所はご自由にお通りください。
Yo, Frieren is probably at least trying to stay here for a year. She's like, yeah, I'm just trying to check out all the magic shops, hang around for a bit.
こ
Nope.
んなに簡単に。
She probably knew
言
that.
っても無駄だと思っていたんだよ。
You get to see it, you're a part of it, my boy. Oh.
ああ、魔法の研究したかったな。
まだ言ってる。
大変だったんだぞ、あれからいろいろ。なあ。
ええ。
Alright, so we just got done with episode 6. We got our new crew member, Stark. We got to see a little bit of his work and his power. I really thought just from the beginning, like, I just didn't expect him to be as strong as he is. And so I'm still confused as to why Eisen would want to hit Stark because he was afraid of him. But like, what happened in that moment for that to happen? I know Eisen had mentioned that he was doing it off of his, like, his body just moved. But damn, bro, you should never hit a kid. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool to see him defeat the dragon, and it was only in 30 seconds. That shit happened fast. It was less than 30 seconds because he was supposed to just distract the dragon for 30 seconds, but he looked over, by the time he looked over at Frieren and was like, yo, do your thing. It was done and done. He had already handled it. So he had some cool movements, was dipping and diving and dodging. He seems like he'll be a good addition, and it seems like a good friend to Fern. So I'm excited to see that relationship evolve and blossom. Seems like they'll both be able to like keep Frieren in check when it comes to time frames. I'm very curious as to what Stark was referring to when he was saying that he has a limited amount of time. Again, like, is that simply because you're also a human, or is that because you're sick? Like, is there something wrong with you? Do you have some type of illness going on? So I'll be sad if that is the case. But maybe if that is the case, maybe Frieren can also help him. Or maybe there's just some sicknesses that magic can't solve. I don't know. We'll see. We will be continuing on. Let's go.